Hello crafty friends, I'm Lean from Studio Kato and I'm so happy to be back with another video going over all of the goodies that are releasing today at Spellbinders. Well, not all of them, I don't have all of them, but I'll show you all of them that I have and all of the card ideas I made with them. Now the exception is this 12 Days of Stitchmas advent calendar from Spellbinders. There is also another advent calendar as well, let me show you that too. This is the Crafty Advent Calendar. It includes dies, embossing folders, embellishments, stencils, stamps, and it's 24 crafty surprises. It's really fun. I couldn't get my hands on the Crafty Advent Calendar last year because it was sold out so quickly. So I will leave the link to this one at the top in the description below, along with the 12 Days of Stitchmas Advent Calendar, because these have been available at retailers already, like Simon Says Stamp, scrapbook.com, and they sold out so quick. So I am going to link them at the top of the description, so if you want to get your hands on them, you can do so really quickly. This is your standard advent calendar, well, a really fun one because it's crafty. I'm really excited about this. I haven't opened any of these yet. I've opened all of the Stitchmas ones already. But yeah, you have 24 little doors, you open them throughout December, and you make some cards with them. Now, this advent calendar is not Christmas themed. So I think Spellbinders thinks that December is too late to get started on your Christmas cards, and that's fair. I'm very bad at planning, so usually I start in December on my Christmas cards. This year has been a big exception. But yeah, so none of the goodies in here are Christmas themed, but the 12 Days of Stitchmas Advent Calendar is Christmas themed. So all 12 of the die sets in here are stitching dies, and they're all Christmas themed stitching dies. You can see the doors on this one are quite a bit larger. The die sets in here are quite a bit larger. This calendar is also a little bit more expensive because these are all dies, 12 pretty decent sized die sets. I think the price point is honestly still very fair. So yeah, this is really fun. I've been having a lot of fun with this already. I'm not going to show you any cards in this video for this Stitchmas calendar. However, I will have a separate video up on my channel today going over all of the cards I've made so far with this Stitchmas calendar. I think advent calendars are really fun because they're surprises. So I didn't want to put spoilers in this video, but if you want spoilers, there will be a separate video for this calendar, so you can get an idea of what's included in this calendar. Now, let's go over all of the other products and all of my card ideas. First off, we have some new Dancin Christmas characters. You know I love these characters from Spellbinders. They have released Halloween themed ones already, and they did some Christmas stuff last year as well, which I already had tons of fun with too. These are some of the new ones. There are two more. I think there's a figgy pudding, a dancing figgy pudding, and I think a skating penguin, which is super adorable. But I really love these gingerbread people, and that mouse is just so precious. So these are the die sets I use. This is the Dancin Gingerbread die set. So you do get both of the characters in one die set and all of their accessories. None of mine dance, or neither of mine dance, but this is the die that you use to make these interactive. You can make the bodies move or the heads move. I think you can do either, actually. So yeah, that's really fun. In the background, I've used a new embossing folder. Let me show you that as well. This is the Deco Holiday embossing folder. really great pattern. It is holiday, or well, they say it's holiday, but I think this is one of those geometric patterns that you can use all year round. It does remind me of like those German houses. I don't know what they're called. They have a specific name, I think, but I can't think of it. So yeah, I thought it would look great on craft cardstock, and it did. So that was really fun to make. And what else do we have here? Right, this is the Dancin and Gifting mouse. So it carries a huge gift. I think that gift would be really fun on its own because it's so large to put on a card. So that's really fun with that bow, absolutely stunning. And then you have the mouse, and this one I did make so it can walk and dance. Yeah, really fun. There is a matching or coordinating stamp set. So this has all of those little punny sentiments to go with these Dancin Christmas characters. Like I said, there are 2 more characters in here, or in this collection, so a figgy pudding. That's why there are figgy pudding themed sentiments in here. And Have an Ice Christmas is probably for the penguin. But then you have Squeak-On's greetings for the mouse, and sending gingerbread hugs and holiday wishes. You know, really fun sentiments. I used them here, and in the back of this one I just saw I did use a new embossing folder, and this is definitely my favorite embossing folder releasing this month. It's a Spellbinders Evergreen embossing folder, and yeah, it's just a really, it's a 3D embossing folder, and it's such a stunning pattern. It's pretty subtle on this light blue cardstock, but so fun. I absolutely love this. I have used this for the Stitchmas calendar as well. Spellbinders is also having releasing a new collection of like the sealed collections. So usually they're really long stemmed florals or leaves and stuff like that to put underneath a wax seal. I really like these. They had them during the spring and during summer. They're just really fun because they're so long stemmed. It's very different. It's really beautiful on a card. And they made some for Christmas as well. So that means that there are new wax seals and all of that stuff releasing too in this collection. I only have this die set, I think, which is, I mean, it's really stunning. There's a reason I chose it. So this is those sealed Christmas sprigs. I put it on top of like a better press design. So this is the, what's it called? Holiday Foliage Joy press plate. It comes with 2 press plates, so the frame and that sentiment. And I just did this on white cardstock with the little florals on top. Really cute. This one is from August, I think, but it's a really good one. I really like this frame. Again, I have used that frame for the Stitchmas calendar too. It's a really versatile frame. Just tied a little bow around it, and that's it. Really easy, simple card, but I think it's such a fun, different holiday themed card. I also made this with it. Now, I am not super happy with this card. I am probably going to put the video of it out, but I don't love it. I think the idea is good. I just think the balance is off. I needed a 3rd poinsettia in there somewhere. And yeah, it's just a little bit too straight. I don't know. I don't love where I've placed my flowers. But I do like the colors and stuff like that. I think it's a good idea. I think it's badly executed. So this is again the sealed Christmas sprigs. I love those flowers on their own as well. So you don't need to put them on the stem. I just used some various tiny leaves that I had laying around too. And then I put it on a hot foiled sentiment, but this is actually done with a better press plate. So this is perfect foiling. I am very, very happy with how this foiled. I also love that champagne or the satin champagne hot foil on light blue cardstock. Definitely going to do that again. I really love this. I'm probably going to make this card again. I'm frustrated that I don't love it because I think I could love it if I changed it. I guess that's true for most cards, but yeah, this is the All is Calm, All is Bright press plate, or the All is Calm press plate. It's just a huge sentiment, really love it. You can definitely do it like it's intended with the better press, but I love it foiled as well. There are more Christmas press plates out. In fact, let me show you this trees one. I love this one. I am so proud of the card as well, even though it only took me like half an hour to make. It was so fun to paint that sky, and that's really all I did. I painted the sky and put some light blue thing here at the bottom for snow, for the snow drifts. And this is that press plate, or the press plate set. It's the Season's Greetings Evergreens, and it's actually intended to go on a horizontal card or a landscape card. I wanted more room for my sky because I love painting wintry skies. And this is that huge press plate. And you also get a press plate Season's Greetings, which I do still have somewhere. I pressed it and then I couldn't find a good place on my card for it, but I do like that it comes with a coordinating die. So yeah, my idea was to have it here, but then I would have had to put the trees a little bit higher, and I didn't do that because I wanted more room for my sky. So I still have that sentiment left for another time, but these are the Season's Greetings Evergreens. I absolutely adore this press plate, and like I said, this card took me half an hour to make, and if you get into the swing of these, you can definitely make sets of these and paint different color skies too. This would be really fun design to mass produce, in my opinion, because I love watercoloring. So yeah. Now I only have one more card to show you, and it features this Glimmer Monoline Stars hot foil plate, which is a huge background hot foil plate. I love that Spellbinders makes their hot foil plates slightly larger than A2. I need that wiggle room for hot foiling. I always foil on a larger piece of cardstock, so I can die cut it out after. And sometimes there's just a little piece around the edges that doesn't foil perfectly, and you can just, I don't know, it's really handy that they're larger than A2. Now, this is the Popular Sentiments die set, just a really good basic sentiment die set. I love the font of these. I am definitely going to use these a ton. I really like the font. I made this card with it, and it could be used for Christmas, I suppose. Christmas, birthday. I really think these stars, they're super versatile. I love how these turned out. Sometimes watercoloring is a little bit of, you know, smack some paint on and hope for the best, because I didn't have time when I made this card. So I was really rushing, and I think it turned out really pretty. So yeah, that's the Monoline Stars Glimmer plate, and then the Popular Sentiments here at the bottom. Now there are one more embossing folder, which is really gorgeous, and I have used it on a card already, but I'm not gonna show it here because it's again featuring something from the Stitchmas calendar, but this is the Notched Corner Florals, and yeah, it's really stunning. Again, a 3D folder. They are always fun to work with because, I mean, they add so much to your card in like seconds. So fun. So these are all of my cards for the new Spellbinders collections. I really enjoyed making these. You can check out all of the products in the description below. And if you're interested in a spoiler review, I guess, of the Spellbinders Stitchmas calendar, I will leave that video linked below as well. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Bye!